Episode 134.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of episodes. I'm very tired.
You're tired?
Tired of all the episodes. Let's start over at 1.
Oh,
Just start saying 1.
Episode 1.
Season 2, episode 1.
Could you like 1B or something?
1A, 1B, 1C. This is episode 134 of the Cigar Hustler Podcast, the number 1 rated cigar show on Podbean.
I wanted to get to like 1,000. But at that point,
That's
I feel
like
like
900 more weeks.
yeah,
I won't live that long.
I feel like my hair will be well receded at that point.
50, see, what, 52 into
Wow, you
into
sound
900?
very upset about it.
Oh, very long.
You got to commit to the process.
Commit, Michael. We've been doing this for almost 3 years now. I think I have committed. And I have the tattoo. Have you? Do you have the tattoo?
You know, both of those
This is a
statements.
level of committal right here.
Those are
The tattoo. Maybe you could do just the microphone. Just a little microphone, maybe?
Both of those statements are very valid points. And I got nothing.
There you go.
You win.
Thank you.
I'm not.
You're not committed.
I'm not a tattoo kind of guy.
I'm not. That's what would make it even more that special. Even more that special.
I'm not saying no.
Need a lighter?
I'm just saying that's not going to happen.
We could go together. I'll get another one.
No.
Be great. You could use your. I could GoPro it. You
First
could
of
use
all,
your GoPro.
hold on. Wait a second. My wife has my name on her foot, and it's been there for like
See, I think
over
that's
over
bad
a
luck
decade.
to get somebody's name tattooed on your.
Well, I mean that's obviously horseshit because we've been together since the dawn of time. There were the dinosaurs, and then there was us.
Oh, you're very young.
So how do you want to see how quickly we could fucking end my marriage? Hey, honey, check us out. You know how I hate tattoos? I got a Cigar Hustlers podcast tattoo, and not your name.
You could make it Brittany Cigar Hustler Podcast.
And my name is Brittany Shivankevich, and this is my life.
You know what? She could have her own podcast. I've been telling her that for 2 years now. And that's exactly how she would start each one.
I know, that's why I said
Hello, my name is Brittany Stefankevich, and this is my life. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum.
We could reach out to Southern Gunner. He could do the whole intro.
Do it. More baby music-ish.
Yeah.
Nursery rhyme sounding.
Yeah. So the fucking kids.
Well, that's why every episode, the fucking kids. Let me tell you what the fucking kids did this week. And my stupid-ass husband.
Hey!
That's how she would start each show.
I'm never
She could fill
stupid.
an hour without even trying.
I'm never stupid. Come on.
She could call it in. She didn't even have to come in. We have the ability now to
We could just do a segment on the podcast.
We'd have to have an hour and a half, 2-hour show.
We'd have to have
She needs her own.
Yeah, you're right.
She needs her own. I would produce it for her. It would be the number 1 baby show on Podbean.
The baby.
The baby.
So,
How old is the baby now, by the way? Now she's sitting up and doing stuff? I mean.
Yeah, I mean, she's
Saw the pictures
she's on
last week,
her 3rd chapter book.
Oh, is she?
No.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is Martin Luther King, and this is, what are the name of those books you used to buy for the boys?
Who is?
Who Is?
Who Is books?
Yeah, she's already read Who Is Martin Luther King and Who Is John F. Kennedy?
We always start with Muhammad Ali. I mean, come on. We're going to have a
close
priority.
Martin Luther King. Muhammad Ali. Very close.
I don't know.
Very close.
3-time champion.
The man that stopped segregation in schools?
Refused to go to the draft.
I think they both might have done that.
Not fighting that war. It's ridiculous.
Anyway, I had a great vacation last week.
I was trying to get into that.
The segue was Muhammad Ali.
You cut me off
That was leading me into my vacation.
No, you started off with talking about the babysitting up.
Oh, because I thought on the phone we were talking about your family.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Evidently, they had riots there.
So you went to South Carolina.
We went to Charleston specifically. We spent 4 lovely days in Charleston.
That's in South Carolina?
Yes.
Charleston.
Barely. Near the water.
Oh.
But they had riots, which I didn't know about, because several of the buildings had broken windows and boards.
Are you sure they didn't have an earthquake?
No, because we asked and they told us they were riots, and we had a little bit of theft, a little bit of damage.
Maybe they were just covering it up.
Some buildings had Black Lives Matter posters in the window. I guess they were hoping they wouldn't get looted.
Stop, we support it.
But let's see, Kate Spade had a busted window. The Walgreens and the CVS had busted windows.
I mean, I agree with Kate Spade. It's just...
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding.
Not Sperry's.
They
don't like Sperry's Dockside shoes. They didn't. Nothing there.
Untouched.
But I mean, there was still like broken glass inside the stores. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. So either that or they have a terrible cleaning crew.
I just saw that there was new riots in Chicago today.
Last night. They were last night. People got shot again. No shooting. No shootings while we were there.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
I also might be going to South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that briefly. Why are you going?
Yes, in October.
On a trip?
It's going to be a there and back.
Is it an event?
Nope.
Where are you going?
We have put a down payment on a dog.
A new dog?
A new dog.
What kind of dog?
A shepadoodle.
Never heard of such a thing.
I know. It's amazing.
So it's a angry German dog with curly hair?
Pretty much.
Oh.
It's
Shepherd and a poodle?
It's a German Shepherd and a poodle.
So you're going to have 3?
I don't know about the one, man.
Oh, which one's not doing well?
Falcor's not.
Falcor?
Yeah.
You know, last time I was at your house, I noticed the dog was not as rambunctious as normally, but you guys are trying to get rid of Fluffy.
No, yeah.
That
Well,
night.
I mean, it's just kind of the course of life. I have no control over which one goes first. I mean, unfortunately, the one that I like the most is going to go first, I think. That's what happens when you have a purebred. So her hip's banged up, and she's starting to pee, like,
uncontrollably?
Everywhere. I mean, it's just, like, enough, like in spots and stuff.
Incontinent.
Incontinent?
That's what happens with people when they get old and they can't hold their pee-pee.
Yeah, that's what's happening to her.
Oh, poor thing.
So, I feel like her days are numbered. That sucks.
Yeah,
she's a good dog.
It's tough. I mean,
it's going around, Mike.
I've had other dogs that have passed, but that was the first time I stayed in the room. Normally,
when your dog passed.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Normally, someone else always handled that. But it's tough. I mean, it's tough.
Oof.
And the vet kept asking, if I was sure I was ready, because there's 2 shots they give it. One shot's a sedative, which sort of just puts. I mean, it goes like that. The dog just down, but it's not. But it's not out. Still lift its head and stuff, but it very relaxed, I guess they say, or whatever.
Right.
And then she's like, "Okay, you ready for the second shot?"
Very depressing podcast.
Are you sure, sir? Are you ready? I'm like, can we just do that?
Yeah, like, I'll never fucking be ready.
How many times do I have to hold this down?
Like, I'm not ready. I'm never gonna be ready.
Right, but I don't want to sit here any longer, please. Right. Yeah, I'm crying, the vet's crying, the other girl's tearing up. We got the loveliest card from this vet. The vet we went to was a 24-hour vet in Sanford that we've never been to before in our life. Never been at all. Normally, you get the Rainbow Bridge card from the vet, and it's, maybe one person signed it. Everybody who worked there, evidently, like 8 nurses and a doctor, signed that card. They wrote nice little messages. They referred to the dog by name. She was such a sweet girl. I mean, you'd think we've been going there for years.
Wow.
We're definitely changing vets now.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 2 more dogs still at home.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They put in the effort.
Except they never... well, you've had relatives that's passed, so, I mean, with a human, it's a good-sized box.
It is.
So, they bring in the catalog, and you have to pick which one you want. We went with an urn instead of a box this time.
Right.
But even my other dogs, I guess because they were bigger dogs, it's still a decent-sized box. This thing is like this big.
Yeah.
Tiny little ceramic urn.
So when the dog passes, I have to put him in a box?
No, you don't have to. You could take him with you and bury him in your backyard if you want.
Oh, my goodness. I mean,
some people do that.
Oh, that sounds intense.
But, yeah, well, I've always had the dog cremated.
I emotionally scar all my children. Bring the fucking dog in over a blanket. Is there a pet cemetery around here anywhere?
Anapopka is actually that's a good place. That's where they actually do it. They'll bury it there. You can have it buried there.
Will it bring her back? Like the movie?
Oh, no, not Pet Cemetery. No, not scary with the demon animal. No, not the demon.
I would take the demon animal.
But I don't know. That cat was pretty scary in that movie. I don't know. But you can choose. Let's see. What were the options? The option was a single cremation, a mass cremation, which I guess then you just get a handful of other people's dogs. And then you can get the ashes back. They will sprinkle the ashes there in their garden of eternal life or something they call it. Or they'll bury the dog there for you. And I imagine there's fees involved with each one.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm prepared for all that either.
Were $400 start to finish. That's the procedure. And the urn was complimentary, they say, of course.
Oh.
I was added in there somewhere, I'm sure.
Well, that was thoughtful.
Right. Your dog's big. Might be more.
Things I got to look forward to. Thanks, Mike. I'm very excited about that.
If you want me to go.
So what, to go get the new dog?
Well, that too, but I meant when you need to go. I mean,
I appreciate
experienced that now. So.
I think I'd go rogue though. I don't think I'd want anybody else around. Just deal with it.
I've seen you cry, Michael. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not.
I've held your hand more than once.
Yeah, you have. Have you seen me cry?
You cry in your sleep.
I have.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's either the scream that I'm going to kill you, the night terrors, or you cry and whimper.
Interesting.
Either way.
I know you're full of shit.
Not the night terrors.
The night terrors are accurate.
That's only happened twice, I think. And the many times we have traveled together, I think that's only happened twice.
Well, that's good.
It was just a scream, a random. Ah!
I scared the shit out of Jason Louis when he was a Drew State rep.
Oh, I'm sure.
That was a good story.
Did he see? I knew it could have happened. So when
no, he didn't know.
Oh, see, that was I had advance warning.
So we're in the hotel and we're in separate beds, this time at least. Man, I thought somebody was like hovering over me, like was about to attack me or whatever in my sleep.
Oh.
So I did like this. I launched out of the bed. I put my hands by top of my head and I pushed myself up and I flew out of the bed and I'm like, ah!
See, that might be a little bit rougher than just the random scream.
And I'm pretty sure I scared the ever-living shit out of
I understand that's why he got out of the cigar business.
You know what? It's understandable. He's like, I almost died.
He figured everybody was like that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, they're fucking crazy.
Everybody's crazy.
So, yeah, I mean.
How far in South Carolina do you have to go? What city?
I don't know.
Did you give somebody money on the internet for a dog?
I did.
Oh, you're never seeing the money or the dog.
No, they're reliable. They've been doing it for years.
Ripping people off?
No, they're all over. There's like a Facebook group.
Oh, WeRipOffDogs.com.
Yeah, We Rip Off Dogs.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. So on the trip, let's go back to the trip.
I think they were pretty. I don't think I'm getting screwed here.
Nah, you probably not. If there's a Facebook group, everybody knows that. That's
definitely
official.
If it's on Facebook, it's definitely real.
It's definitely real on Facebook. Just no fake news. If you go there now, Facebook sort of shaded it out and go, this has not been, this is not real. So
no, it's not. It's not Donald Trump tweets or anything. Oh. Come on.
Anyway,
tell me about
we ate a lot of good food. We had a lot of drinks, a lot of rooftop bars in Charleston.
Really,
those are very nice.
Oh.
We had one night where it was a terrible meal, and then the next night was a very exceptional meal. And I explained to everybody at dinner the second night that it's the bad one we're all going to talk about 10 years from now. It's not this good one.
Not this good one?
No. We went to a place called Johnny King's, I believe it was, JK Burgers. Supposed to be a burger place.
Yeah.
Terrible. Food was terrible. Service was terrible. Every night our waitress was some type of runaway or something who decided to tell us her life story.
Oh.
She lived in Vegas for 7 days at one point in her life or something. I don't know, but the other couple was engaging the young lady, and I was looking at Adrian going, just don't talk.
Yeah, I mean, you're being too polite. It's like, I just ran away from home. I'm like, all right, I'll take the cheeseburger.
Right. I like the burger without the onions, please. Okay. My wife will have the one with the onions. And
make it snappy.
Right. Oh, and then as soon as she walked up, she takes her mask off at the table. I'm like,
what's the purpose?
It's just hanging from her ear the
whole
time.
Whoa. You're going backwards. The whole purpose of the mask is when you get closer.
You put it on.
Oh, my God.
Off.
I'd like to speak to your McManager, please.
Oh, he was probably worse than she was.
Yeah.
It's probably the lady that was limping with all the tattoos.
Oh, my God.
Probably the boss.
Oh, limping with the tattoos.
But don't go there. Adrian got sick that night. Not throw up sick. She's sick to her stomach. And it wasn't from the drinking. It was from the food.
Huh.
My onion rings were burnt.
Oh, very angry. You're very angry.
It was terrible.
Huh.
Terrible. But the next night, we went to a place called 167 Raw. It's a seafood place where they fly in. I mean, I had the best clams I've ever had. It evidently flew in that morning from Canada.
Whoa.
Special bay.
Canadian clams.
Yes, they were good. They were delicious.
Huh.
Very fresh. Very
fresh.
Still moving fresh.
Huh.
Very good.
Apparently, there's a really good place in Destin, like a clam place.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, I got this shrimp toast thing, and I asked Lee, so what's what's the shrimp toast? And she starts talking about this locally made bread and something type of shrimp.
She said, "I'm a runaway."
No. This was.
I know it's a different place. I get it. I'm just wanted to throw that back.
She's talking about, and I said, you know what? Stop. You had me at local made bread. I don't even know what that sauce was.
You had me at
She goes, usually that's about as far as I get in the description. People say, just bring it.
Well, it's you had me at Perfect. I'll take 12.
Sir,
Oh, that's fantastic.
So an aircraft carrier. There was an aircraft carrier there in the bay, and very nice.
Nice little trip.
Yeah, it was a nice little 4-day trip. We had a good time.
Well, we missed you.
Oh, thank you.
We missed you.
I still did my social media posts from there.
You're a professional.
I checked in every once in a while, see how things were going.
Well, there you go.
How are things? Kept me fully apprised of everything that was going on.
My wife had a surgery.
Oh, that's right. How did that go?
It went well.
That was Friday.
Yeah, it went well.
Yeah. Something removed, something fixed.
Yeah, she had I guess it's like a fatty tumor on her toe.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was thinking of something with her foot.
And it's just and it's on her big toe, and it's been miserable for years.
Oh.
And she finally,
decided,
just have we got all this downtime.
I don't need this 11th toe.
Let me get rid of this. You can't see it, but it's affecting the growth of her toe now.
Oh, so it's in the toe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not like on the side of or
underneath
it.
It's like attached to the bone or some shit. It was
Wow.
It wasn't fun. So
they filleted that thing open and.
I don't know what they did.
You didn't watch?
It's all bandaged.
You didn't watch?
No, they won't let me. Okay.
They don't bring pictures?
No, especially with the corona thing.
Oh, yeah, you probably couldn't even go in.
Yeah, they won't take you pictures. They don't want liabilities and shit. You're not allowed to do
no pictures?
No pictures.
Every surgery Adrian's had, I've seen pictures.
Nope. No pictures.
Inside and outside pictures.
Mm-mm.
I'm very pushy with the doctors. They have to bring me proof.
I need some pictures. But, she's stubborn as a mule as far as running around the house and stuff. And this is why I'm a little tired tonight.
Oh,
so
she's chasing her?
So, Monday's the big cleaning day at the house. She goes and fucking ballistic.
Gotcha. On a Monday, that's odd. My house is Saturday.
Well, we have a lot of people over usually on Sundays.
Oh, that's right.
So especially little kids and stuff, and
That's true.
And they piss all over the place. They don't know where the toilet bowl is.
The dog was pissing.
Well, her too, yeah.
Oh.
So we clean all that. Or she cleans all that. But, and there's no talking her off of that.
Mm.
That happens.
Yeah, Adrian's that way too. It's Saturday, I just get out of the way.
Right. So.
Can I help? No. Can I? No, you're doing that wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So when she fell asleep, I started cleaning.
Oh,
I pounded out, handled the bathrooms and shit, and then when she woke up this morning, I said, "Listen, this isn't going to be to your spec."
Okay? Right. Exactly.
That was the beginning of the conversation. Look, it's not at the same level.
You're not eating off the floor, but there's no pee in there right now.
It's clean enough for this week, Right. So let's just.
I've seen you clean the bathroom chairs, so that just hits everything, and then you take the mop in sideways, or just
pretty much something like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's done. So don't do that. And then I watched The Old Guard. Did you see The Old Guard?
Sounds familiar. What's The Old Guard about?
It's a movie with Charlize Theron.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I've seen it twice.
You have?
I've already seen it twice.
You liked it that much?
Well, the first time I watched it with Adrian, so there's a lot of questions when wait, what day? So, I got to pause and answer the question. So, second time I watched it alone. I like doing it because then you pick up more things.
Oh, review. Well, the fight scenes were good for me, but the storyline was fucking vague. It was pretty weak. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
See, I enjoyed that. I thought it was a good show. I mean, obviously there'll be another one.
How do you not know you're being sabotaged? It was kind of my problem. You're an immortal soldier.
It happened quickly.
You've been in the game. No. He fucking came in and said, "Hey, let's talk to the CIA guy again." And she's like, "We don't do that." And then they went and did it.
Oh, see, you have to watch these things with a little bit of. I can't think of what the rate. Or there's a term involved.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You have to suspend belief.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's not really people that have been alive that long.
I mean, it's just, but you have to suspend belief within reason.
Yes, but if they had not been screwed over, there would not be a movie.
Yeah, but there could have been. I don't know. I think there would have been a better way to do it.
You've seen the Indiana Jones movie, correct?
Which one?
The original Indiana Jones.
Which one was that?
Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No, that wasn't the first one.
Yeah.
Temple of Doom was the first one.
No, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Well, the Temple of Doom is a prequel to the other movie.
I'm a.
But if you take Indiana Jones out of... Okay, it doesn't matter when it happened. But you know which movie it is with the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Are you actually looking it up?
Yep.
Oh, my Lord.
Raiders of the Lost Ark was first.
Thank you.
Wow.
The Temple of Doom is a prequel. It happened chronologically beforehand, but actually, though. But take Indiana Jones out of that movie. Yeah. Take Indiana Jones out of the movie.
Yeah.
It would have happened exactly the same way.
Really?
The Germans would have found because he wouldn't have broke the stick. They would have had the necklace.
Right.
They would have found it, and they still would have opened it up at the end, and they would have all died.
They all melted.
So Indy did not change the story.
Oh.
He just caused a delay in the eventual ending of the movie.
Is that the one where he shot the guy?
Yes.
Bang.
Do you know that was ad-libbed?
Yes.
Because he had diarrhea.
He was sick.
He had diphtheria or diarrhea or something from eating the food and drinking the water there. Mm-hmm. So the script called for this fight scene, and he was like, I'm going to shit myself. So he just pulled out the gun.
Well, thank you, Harrison, for not shitting yourself.
Yes. Wow, that was the first half hour of the thing already almost.
No, it felt like Seinfeld.
This story is
30 minutes
way too big to start up right away. Let's see what we can if we can do a quick one. We have 10 minutes here.
Oh, so it's only 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, but still, all practical purposes. Here we go. This is a quick story. Casa de Monte Cristo cancels the 2020 Tampa Cigar Bash due to the COVID-19. Yet another cigar festival has been forced to cancel due to the COVID-19 pandemic as of today. Well, this was actually Sunday. Casa de Monte Cristo announced it is canceling the 2020 Tampa Cigar Bash, which has been set for October. The retailer delayed putting tickets on sale in hopes the pandemic situation improving enough to move forward with the event. The event was expected up to 800 tickets, plus numerous people from the cigar industry as well as additional vendors. An email to customers on Friday. The store said it had been closely monitoring the guidance, blah, blah, blah. See, the well-being and safety of our guests, associates, and community is our top priority. And given the information and guidance provided surrounding large gatherings, we have to make a difficult decision to cancel this year's event, the store wrote. It's an all-outdoor event, too.
Yeah.
So.
Was that Coop?
From Coop? I think this might have been Half Wheel.
Oh, Half Wheel. This
is the second event hosted by Casa de Monte Cristo that has been canceled this year. The Texas Cigar Festival was also canceled in June. JR Smoke in the Carolinas has been canceled. Several other events geared towards cigar consumers have also been canceled in recent weeks, including, we don't want to say that because we'll get to that in a minute, which was Romacraft. Theirs was postponed, Weasel Fest, Labor Day weekend, and Memorial Day weekend. A separate event, the Cigar Heritage Festival held in Tampa's Ybor City neighborhood is slated for December. That has not been canceled yet.
I'm starting to worry about football.
I read something, now I didn't I just read the headline, but that Big Ten football had been canceled?
Yeah.
So that was canceled today.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, NFL.
I don't think it's going to go.
I don't know, man.
If it is, they're going to play to empty stadiums. And
three teams have already said it's going to be empty, and like
they can't force or they can't take a chance with the liability of people getting sick.
It's fucking crazy.
Did you see happen either last week that school in Georgia that opened and the kid posted the pictures of the crowded hallway with nobody wearing masks and stuff?
Yeah.
9 kids in that school now have corona as of this morning.
Well, they had to have it before that.
Well, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Well, see, how does that work exactly?
Exactly.
Is it you have it for 2 weeks, or you test positive for 2 weeks?
Right.
How does that work? I don't know how
exactly.
That works. Did they all show up last week and then give it to each other, and then suddenly 9 days later they have it?
Exactly.
I don't know how that
Who
works.
knows?
Yeah. I don't know. That's the problem. Nobody knows.
I think that, look, you got to open the schools. I know that you might not agree with that, but I feel like you got to open the schools. And, hey, Georgia was the first one to take the leap, and the mistakes are going to be made and people are going to make corrections moving forward. And that's kind of the process that we all deal with, right?
I think it'll open, but it won't be open long. I mean, it's obviously going to open. That's happening this week. Orange County, I think, started today.
You think they're going to shut it down?
I think they'll have to after.
Orange County started online today.
Oh, was that what it was? Oh, it's right. They're doing online because
so the teachers need to get paid.
Well, right. The teachers' union was going before a judge today at noon. I didn't hear what happened.
Oh,
because they don't think the school is taking any precautions.
Well, if you look at Georgia, obviously they didn't. I mean, it's like, hey,
yeah. Exactly.
So, but that's okay. You got to make mistakes and you got to move forward, and it's got to happen, man.
As soon as somebody catches it and dies, everybody's in trouble.
Well, and look, it's going to happen. Yeah. It sucks. I get it, but we got to keep making progress here.
What if, God forbid, though, it's one of your children?
Oh, I know. I hope it's not.
Well, I certainly hope it's not, too. But are we at somebody's got to get it? So, I mean, what do we do?
Oh, I think that we got to take risks to continue to progress in society. You know what I mean? We can't fucking shelter in place for the rest of our lives. The suicide rate would be way too high.
Oh, no, yes. Do your kids have to wear masks when they go to school?
Yes. Mandatory masks.
Now, I heard... or
smaller
I read
numbers, too.
Well, see, you're a private school, and they can do that. Public school's not doing that.
Well, I mean, you got to figure that... What's the percentage of kids that aren't going back?
I used to know. I don't know the numbers now.
Let's say it's, I don't know, 30, 40%?
Okay.
All right, so if your average
That's probably
class...
a fair number.
So if your average class was 30 kids, now it's 20?
Well, you're assuming every teacher's coming back. Let's say 30% of the teachers don't come back either.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So now less teachers, less kids, same amount in each room again.
Plexiglass to kids. Bubble wrap them.
And they can't breathe.
Put them in bubble wrap.
I saw a study yesterday about different masks and what works and what doesn't work. The worst one is, and I forget how they test it, some type of laser thing to see
lasers.
To see what.
I love it when lasers are involved.
That neck gaiter thing is the worst one you can wear.
Oh.
Apparently, it provides no protection at all, and all it does is then when you cough and sneeze, because of the way the material is, it doesn't absorb or stop any of the fluid. It breaks it up into smaller particles which travel further.
I've been wearing that at the gym for the past week.
Apparently, that's not the way.
Oh.
If you can't get an N95, the double layer cloth things.
I know, but
are,
the ones
are supposed to be the way to go.
Yeah, the ones that I've been using have just been so fucking thick.
We took several of them with us for the trip because we wore them, everywhere, even out walking around. And it was hot.
Yeah,
and they get wet and sweaty, and my face broke out a little on my cheek and stuff from
I would prefer like a Bane mask. You know the Bane mask?
I saw a guy. We went to Aldi's yesterday. There was an older man with just the clear thing on.
Maybe I should get that.
But still, I mean, there's no seal anywhere on your face. I mean, it looked like he was like going to go paint somewhere.
Huh.
It did say faceshield.com or some name or something on the thing. And I bought us a pair of the ones with the little vent in it. They're terribly uncomfortable. I tried wearing it yesterday. Extra layer on the inside that snaps in.
Let's get the plastic one. Let's just get the plastic shields.
I don't know. You'll melt it because you'll put it on with a cigar and you'll just. You'll be outside. The hole just grows as it's getting hotter on the outside. You can have Greg put a little hole in it for the cigar.
Perfect.
All right, 28 minutes. We got to take a break or it's going to shut off. Oh, we lost 6 minutes last week at the end. I don't know when the camera stopped.
Oh, good.
So apologize for that, but we're going to take a break now, so we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. This is episode 134 of the Cigar Hustlers podcast. All right, Michael, big news. Big news happened when I was gone last week.
Yeah?
Big news.
Tell me.
Nat Sherman shutting down cigar business retail stores.
Oh, boy. You're going to bring up that one.
Well, that's the big story. Nat Sherman, one of the oldest names in American cigar business, will shut down its premium cigar business next month. The 90-year-old company will close both its wholesale cigar business and the company's iconic New York City retail location known as the Nat Sherman Townhouse. The move comes almost a year after Altria, Nat Sherman's parent company, announced it was hoping to sell the premium cigar and business. It said there was interest in a variety of buyers, but ultimately no deal was able to be reached, particularly after the coronavirus pandemic began. Altria purchased Nat Sherman in January 2017.
You'd figure that some deal would have been better than no deal, right?
Yeah, I guess when the pandemic started, everybody just pulled their offers, from what I can tell from...
No deal.
Reading. Yeah. But, I mean... They've been around for 90 years.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
That's almost as long as this podcast.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
We're right up
there. Leading what has become Nat Sherman's international final chapters these last 9 years has been the honor of a lifetime, says Michael Herklatz. Yeah. He did Abe's show over the weekend.
Yeah.
I've read interviews with Michael Herklatz. I've not actually met him, but I've seen him in person, whatever. I've never heard him speak before.
Yeah.
He does not sound anything like I thought he was going to sound.
Really?
Have you ever heard him speak?
No.
He sounds more like Sopranos.
Really?
Yes. He's from Jersey.
It was
very...
Like the Gabagool? Whoa.
Yeah. It's kind of, yeah. I mean, really? I was listening to the show. I wasn't watching it. I was cutting the grass. Yeah. Kind of like that.
So,
I was very surprised.
Like,
but pleasantly surprised. It was kind of a little
nice
chuckle.
Kind of reminds me. Whenever I look at him, I've met him either.
Right.
I've seen him, but I've never met him as well. But he, his pictures and stuff. He kind of reminds me of like a dressed up Marty McFly.
Yeah, that's kind of the voice I expected more to have. A little more higher pitch, younger sound.
I gotta get back. Like,
no, not the hey, I gotta get back. No.
Yeah. Hey yo, hey, I gotta get over here.
See, the VP and Nat Sherman International in press release.
I need 1.21
We
gigawatts.
delivered our earlier goals of reestablishing the legacy of Nat Sherman International premium cigar business. I will be forever grateful to our employees, current and former, as well as our manufacturing partners who left it all on the field. Day in and day out to grow the business throughout the 90-year history. I am equally grateful to the incredible retailers, wholesalers, distributors, and consumers who have invested in our products and enjoyed them. Hopefully our premium cigars will live on in humidors of our greatest fans and appreciated with fond memories of many years to come. Now, we don't carry those here.
No.
But how do you think this affects the industry? I was curious. I mean, we don't talk about this stuff till now, but
it affects the industry.
Because it's one of the biggest names.
It is. It's a big name
in the cigar industry, and all of a sudden it's gone.
And there it goes.
Do you think this is foreshadowing something to come? I mean, the trends of things to come. Do like the Rocky Patels and what's another iconic brand that everybody knows? I don't know.
I think it's a look, it's a sign of the times. I think that smaller brands are making a lot of better products. And competition's vast, man.
Do you think that's what played into it?
I don't think that's the only thing.
I mean, the Nat Sherman is like a Toro Fuente, but Nat Sherman is no. I mean that's still a current, let's say, hip brand.
Well,
Nat Sherman's more your grandfather's cigar.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, they did all that rebranding and repackaging, and it didn't make the transition.
How many guys do you know that are, I don't know, in their mid 30s? I'll go 30 to 40, right? That are smoking Romeo and Juliets.
Other than the ones that come in here, I mean, it's not. You're right. It's not.
It's all older guys, right?
Yeah.
And those guys, you'll never take them off Romeo and Juliet.
No,
right?
They want
their
Monte Cristos, Romeo and Juliet.
So those brands have never done a good job of replacing their consumers that are getting older.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They haven't picked up a younger crowd.
So I think that
Nat Sherman, your grandfather's.
Yeah, I think that Nat Sherman made a run for it, but they just couldn't adapt.
It didn't work.
But I don't think that was the only factor here. Altria didn't want Nat Sherman cigars. They wanted everything else.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The Black and Milds and all that other stuff.
They didn't maybe give it the love or what direction it may have needed to continue on.
It probably looks better on their portfolio that it went under.
Well, you're right.
Chalk that off.
They should have lost the suit and ties.
If you think about it, I think that business would have been good for a lot of people running it. It still made money. Right?
Right.
But it wasn't enough for Altria.
It wasn't enough.
That's kind of what it boils down to. It's not, it wasn't really anything else. So, the lease is almost up for the building in the townhouse. They don't want to do all that shit. They're like, you know what? There's not enough money here for us.
Herklights came from Davidoff, which is another older brand.
Yeah. So. But Davidoff, they're pretty well established. They ain't going anywhere.
Would you have thought Nat Sherman last year was going to go somewhere?
Davidoff isn't making Black and Milds.
Okay. I see what you're saying now.
Right?
Right.
So that's kind of, they are all about premium cigars. Nat Sherman was kind of playing the field, right? Or at least Altria.
Right. Yes, in the past it included a full revamp of the company's portfolio focusing on 3 traditional premium lines, which was probably what they probably should have come up with something altogether. But the Epoca, E-P-O-C-A, is that how you say that?
Sure.
Epoca, Metropolitan, and Timeless, as well as the Host, a sweet tip cigar that was produced by Davidoff, Honduras.
And Timeless had its little moment in the sun there, very briefly.
They did. It started to make a comeback, yes. And actually, the Host, my wife used to smoke those. She enjoyed those. We worked hard to successfully transition the Sherman International to a new home. The COVID-19 pandemic. See, everybody's blaming everything on that. No matter what happens now.
We need to revisit this on the Patreon too. There's more. I feel like I need to.
Due to the coronavirus pandemic, the Nat Sherman Townhouse is open only for curbside pickup. No final date. Well, they might as well be closed at that point anyway. Mm-hmm. No final, because the draw was going in and having a cigar inside the townhouse.
And have you been to the townhouse?
No, I have not. I've had invitations and even had a pass one time to get in, but no, I have
We'll have to speak more about the townhouse.
Yes, the final date of operation has been given, but the businesses are expected to be closed by the end of September.
Yeah. Sad.
So another 45 days.
Man,
Herklad said on the interview, everything will be shut down. I think he said 90 days.
Sign of the times, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The times, they are a-changing.
All right. The FDA tells court it intends to delay substantial equivalency for premium cigars. Research premium cigars, Michael.
Hey, we don't know what the hell we're doing, so...
Right. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration
still don't know.
Intends on reevaluating how it goes about regulating premium cigars, specifically researching the potential health effects of smoking premium cigars and delaying substantial equivalency until this research is complete. I guess they hope that tobacco fights corona thing doesn't happen.
Tobacco fights corona. I don't know if it does, brother.
A 4-page document submitted yesterday to Judge Paul W. Grimm, the U.S. District Court for the District of Maryland. FDA's plan is to allow for premium cigar companies to apply for a deferral of the substantial equivalency process on a case-by-case basis. Specifically,
yes,
that's the reason I have
but not limited to.
I have this in bold print. The FDA intends to exercise its retained discretion by deferring enforcement of the pre-market authorization requirements for premium cigar manufacturers. Oh, it sounds very, very dull. The deferrals are intended to help with prior to use. Oh, we're not reading.
I mean, this has been dragging on for 5 or 6 fucking years at this point. I mean,
still
holy
don't know.
Shit.
They don't even know what makes a cigar.
It's just insane. It's the leaves. We take the leaves, we put them together. Right. I really feel like we should be regulating the shit out of the other vegetables that have high levels of nicotine and we consume. You know what I mean?
What other vegetables have high levels of nicotine?
Ooh, you want me to Google it?
Yeah.
I don't want to mess it up.
Did you see, just real quickly, more about the vacation, did you see the story about the lady who was arrested in Myrtle Beach for having the thong?
Yes, I did.
Well, the local news was on the beach when we were there looking for people in thongs to interview, because Myrtle Beach isn't far from Charleston.
You have a thong. How do you feel?
Right, that's what they were doing, actually. And they were standing there.
Get the fuck away from me.
It was Channel 4, but we didn't get to see the news story. But they were shooting Adrian and the other couple. They were out in the ocean. They didn't have thongs on. But they were using them as background footage, and I went up and spoke to the 2 young ladies that were doing the footage. So if you were watching Channel 4 and the other night and you saw 2 women and a man standing in the ocean, obviously not in thongs, it was my wife and our friends.
I really feel like you should have been in a thong. It would have been better. I'm perfectly fine with it.
I wasn't dressed for a beach day. I didn't realize we were going to meet on the beach.
It just kind of happened.
I had on shorts and sneakers.
But you could have just taken your boxers and just wedged them up there.
Oh, I was just standing there smoking on the beach.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think was allowed either. But
how do you feel about smoking in your thong?
Yeah.
Nicotine.
Yes.
Is an alkaloid found in the nightshade family of plants. Predominantly in tobacco and in lower quantities in tomato.
I don't like tomatoes.
Potato.
Oh, I like potatoes.
Eggplant.
Not a fan.
And green pepper.
Yeah, those are okay.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we should roll all those up.
Yeah, how about the red peppers?
No, just the greens.
Do you know there really is only a green pepper and the red, yellow is just levels of...
It's just bullshit?
Levels of ripeness.
It's a lie.
Eventually they all turn green, as I understand
Son of a bitch.
That's right. The red ones are sweeter.
More disappointment. It's just... That's 2020. Just disappointing.
Right. As we reported exclusively early last week.
Yes.
Espinosa cancels the 2020 La Zona
exclusive.
Palooza. Another popular cigar event has fallen victim to the COVID-19 pandemic as today, which I don't know exactly what today is, but it was not the day we released the story.
We already released it.
Espinosa Premium Cigars announced that it is canceling the 2020 installment of its La Zona Palooza event. In an email to consumers and media, the company said that it is agonizing over having to make the decision.
Ooh, so agonizing.
We know this is disappointing, but we do because we were going this year.
Yes.
It's terribly disappointing. We know that this is disappointing, but we are fully committed to the safety of our staff, attendees, and local residents, adding that the decision to cancel was made at the last possible opportunity to find a way to make the event happen. Espinosa holds the event in its offices in Hialeah, Florida, a suburb of Miami, as well as in the surrounding areas of South Florida, which have become a hotspot of the COVID-19 pandemic. As such, the company said it could not hold the event in good conscience. I understand Jack was losing sleep at night. He was...
Don't do it!
Don't know what to do.
Oh my God!
Particularly if it meant that a member of the company or the La Zona family could become a victim. Eric doesn't need to get any sicker. He's still working.
He's got that heart thing now.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Now he's
kind of a big deal.
Yep.
Underlying conditions.
There you go. That was what I was looking for. While the in-person event is off, the company is planning to announce a virtual event that will be a replacement for it. The company will be announcing details at the event on August 15th.
Oh.
Which is next week.
Should we call them then again? Hey!
No, he already said that they're releasing that to the real media. This is the second.
We are real media. Coop said it.
Oh, that's true. This is the second notable cigar consumer event to be canceled or postponed in the last week or so. As Romacraft, they're in every news story now.
I mean, Charlie loves them.
Romacraft Tobacco declined to postpone its Weasel Fest event. Decided. Sorry, they didn't decline. They decided.
They decided.
Which has been slated for the upcoming Labor Day weekend until Memorial Day weekend in 2021. Oh, a little side note. Sean put up, our friend Sean Coleman.
Yeah.
Lightweight Heavy.
Uh-huh.
He just put up a video on Facebook. If you have not contacted him about what you want to do with your ticket, you're running out of time.
Uh-oh.
And if you decided you wanted to buy more cigars, he needs your credit card information as well as your order form. So there you go, Bob. We got you. I got you.
Oh, wow. Deep.
He's my friend. Espinosa Cigars made another announcement, Michael.
Another one.
Another.
Yes.
If it's not Romacraft, it's Espinosa.
Oh, they're just dominating the
Espinosa Cigars are releasing its first exclusive cigar to Benny's Beverage Depot.
Yeah, I saw that.
What is Benny's Beverage Depot?
It's exactly the answer's in the name.
Called the Expo. Benny's Beverage Depot is getting the Expo.
They're a huge account up north.
Benny operates 42. Oh, look at that!
Yeah,
42 locations in the Chicago area and maintains an online store.
Uh-huh.
The Expo pays homage to the 1893 World Columbian Exposition, better known as the Chicago World's Fair, that was held in 1890. Make sure they're on 1893 to commemorate the 400th anniversary of Christopher Columbus' arrival in the New World.
Oh, man, now we're tearing down that statue. I feel like we should go after Benny's.
No, don't go after Benny's.
I'm just kidding. Please don't go after Benny's.
Please don't go after Benny's. The Expo is also part of Benny's 4-Star Society series, paying homage to the flag of Chicago of shop exclusives. Oh, they have 4 shop exclusives.
Ooh. That's, Jeff Mutte's doing better than them, I guess. He definitely has more than 4.
At one time. This is all at one time.
Oh.
Produced at Eric Espinosa's La Zona factory, the Expo is wrapped in a Mexican capa negra over Nicaraguan binder and fillers. The cigar comes in a one size, a 6x52 Bellicoso. Can we get one of these? 2 of these?
Yeah.
You think so?
Sure.
I'm still waiting on the glow-in-the-dark turtle.
The turtle.
The turtle.
The optimistic turtle.
Yes.
The optimistic insomniac turtle.
There you go. That was the one. The cigars will be available in a 10-count butcher paper wrapped soft pack. Oh, that's the new thing now. Just like the frog juice.
Well, yeah. For one, it keeps costs down. For two, you do production on small amounts with boxes. It makes shit.
See, a total of 400 soft packs were made. Pre-orders pricing at
It's cool. It's your day.
At $56.95. Oh, much more reasonable.
Oh.
Than the $12.50 of frog juice.
Yeah. Seven doll hairs. $6 doll hairs.
I am incredibly happy to be able to work with Benny's on this project.
Who's incredibly happy?
Key account manager, Richie Otero.
Oh, he's so happy. This is a nice guy.
And Benny's own Jack, whose name I cannot pronounce. I will not even try, Jack. I'm very sorry. Looks like Spethman.
Do it.
Spethman.
Spethman.
Really brought this project together, and I'm really excited to bring our brands back into both the Chicago area and Illinois, commented Eric Espinosa.
Benny might be under, with all the writing, if they're in Chicago.
Eric releases information. Eric released information on press release, Michael.
Oh, a press release. I feel like you should do a press release when you get new glasses. Hey, I just want to know, I updated my lenses.
Updated my lenses, Eric.
Press release, Cigar Hustlers Podcast now has new glasses.
At a glance, here is a look at the Expo of the Expo by Espinosa Cigars.
The Expo.
It's a Mexican capa negra wrapper.
You already said that.
Nicaraguan binder. Filler Nicaraguan, Cutter Origin Nicaraguan. Okay.
You already said Mexican capa negra. Whatever that means.
Right.
So it's San Andreas? What does that mean? What does it mean?
All right, Michael. I have the hottest cigar brands in America.
Oh.
As decided by Cigar Aficionado.
Oh, so that's complete horseshit.
Yes. But, would you like to guess? Let's see if you can guess any of them.
Okay, all right. Let me see.
Do you have my pen? Where's my pen? Here's the pen. Okay.
All right. Rocky Patel's on that list.
Yes, he's number 6.
Okay. Let's see. Who else? Davidoff is on that list.
Number 7. You're going the wrong way. Getting you go back the other way. Oh, these are specific cigars, but we will let you go because it just is right for telling Davidoff. So no, these are brands. These are brands.
Alec Bradley's on that list.
No.
Oh, no Alec Bradley.
No Alec Bradley. No Alec Bradley.
Monte Cristo's on that list.
Yes, number 10, Monte Cristo.
Padron's on that list.
Padron 1964 Anniversary Series.
Okay.
That's the number 1.
Yeah. Damn it! Arturo Fuente's on that list.
Number 2, Arturo Fuente.
Did I say Romeo and Julieta yet? Because that's on that list.
No, and it is not.
Oh my goodness!
Not on the list.
So how many do I have so far? What did
you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have half the list, man.
I have half the list.
Half the list.
Let's see.
Half the list.
It's not going to be Booth. It's not going to be Belmont. It's not going to be who else pays in Cigar Aficionado. Let's see.
Yeah, think big money brands, Michael.
Yeah, I know. I got to go.
Oh, come on.
Wow. But
all right, we're going down the list.
Hurt my feelings.
Go down the list. Yeah, you're hurting my feelings.
Wait. Give me a hint for the next one. Jar my memory a little bit.
9. Number 9.
Oh, Drew Estate.
More specific.
Legal Privada.
There you go.
Legal Privada number 9.
All right. We carry the other ones here.
We do?
Oh, yes. Actually, we carry all the ones that are
We carry them all here.
We carry them. Yes.
Interesting.
All right. The number 3 cigar, Michael, is the Fuente Opus X.
But I said Fuente.
No, you didn't. You
yes,
said Arturo Fuente.
Yeah, that's the same brand.
Well, apparently not on this. It has a separate listing.
Okay.
Fuente Opus X.
Thanks.
Number 4, Liga Privada.
Okay.
Number 5, La Flor Dominicana.
Ooh, LFD.
Number 6 is Rocky Patel. Number 7 is Davidoff. 2 number 7s. It was a tie, so there is no number 8.
Oh.
Tied for number 7, the Oliva
Series Oliva. V. Yeah.
Series V.
Yeah, Oliva.
Number 9, my father. And number 10.
Your father's in it?
Yes, my father.
Good job.
I should have said the Cuban cowboy. Did you have got that?
Joaquin?
Yeah, Joaquin. Yes. My father.
10
Monte Cristo.
Maximum accessory
Source is Cigar Insider. I'm sorry, not aficionado.
Oh, okay.
Yes. All right, we're at 47 minutes. We have 2 more stories, and we have a listener of the week, Michael.
We do have a listener of the week.
Oh, okay. All right, Michael. A man loses his penis to infection. Doctor built a new penis on his arm.
On his arm?
On his arm.
Just in case?
No photos, apparently. There's no photos. I did search for a photo. A British man who lost his penis to a severe blood infection now has a new one built on his arm. Malcolm McDonald,
well, I can give you a dick, but it's going to be on your arm.
Able to add an extra 2 inches to his manhood, is now awaiting final surgery to transfer it to its rightful place, reports say. The 45-year-old had a perineum infection that worsened into sepsis.
Oh.
And soon he saw his fingers, toes, and penis turn black. Oh, my Lord. Oh, any appendage.
It's not good.
According to the report to the Sun, he was completely gutted when his penis fell. Oh, it fell off. In 2014, though his
I lost my dick.
testicles were still intact. Woo, kept those.
That's where the virus sits.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Virus. He reportedly nicknamed his appendage Jimmy.
Oh.
And can now find the humor in the situation while he awaits the final procedure.
Save Jimmy.
Of course, it is mad having a penis on your arm, McDonald told the British newspaper.
It's maddening.
Not even does he pee? Like,
I got to take a leak?
Got to take a leak? Let me take my sleeve off? Professor David Ralph at London's
University. So many questions about the penis on the arm.
College Hospital was expertise. This guy's an expert.
If he goes to pay, does he pull out his dick?
How does he have sex? Does he just elbow bump like we're doing now?
It's on the elbow?
It's on his arm somewhere. I'm thinking elbow.
I would love to see. It's got to be on the hand.
Professor, no, it says it's on his arm.
It's like Wolverine or something. It's like shaking.
No, his fingers fell off.
Oh. God.
So
this is sad. This is a sad day for this man. And you're here just teeing off on
Professor
his...
No, I was intrigued by the story. The headline caught my eye. Let's see.
Jimmy lives, pal.
Let's see. This doctor is an expert in penile construction and built McDonald's new penis out of a skin graft from his left arm. Oh, it says this arm. A tube and a hand pump are said to allow for a mechanical erection. Like a bicycle pump?
You know, I feel like he can sell that, and like women would be like, you know what? You can fuck me. Go ahead.
Yeah, because
I'm interested.
I want to see what's going on.
I'm kind of curious to see where this goes.
The man already has 2 children, so he wasn't worried about sex. The outlet. Well, if you don't worry about sex, why do you need the penis?
What's the whole purpose then? Why are we putting it on the arm?
When McDonald was due for the operation to transfer the new penis to the groin area, he was reportedly unwell and was pushed to a later date. Oh, the coronavirus.
So wait, is he going to grow it on his arm and then they're going to stick it back down there?
The man hopes to have... yeah, it's getting moved. It's just growing on his arm.
Ah.
It's not permanently on his arm. He's growing it. What's that on your... There's something on your arm, sir. Yeah, that's my penis.
My dick.
That's my dick.
Ignore the dick.
The man hopes to have the final surgery by the end of the year, he said. Oh, wow.
Interesting.
He's terribly upset. All right, Michael. We don't usually do politics, but we're going to back...
Oh, God. Here we go.
We would like to throw our support to Anne-Marie Schuster from Schuster's distribution, cigar distribution in Germany. Yes. She's running for the 3rd election district.
In Germany?
In Germany, yes.
Of course she has our support.
It's not only in times of crisis that we need a tribal force that is committed to the freedom of the individual and does not lose sight of the importance of family and the middle class, she says. So, Anne-Marie, we'll put up her picture right here.
Oh.
Anne-Marie is running.
See, look, that's a great picture.
That's a great
wow,
picture.
nice and fucking messed up.
Well, it's printed, so I lost. One page did not print. Do you know? I have the man's name.
Schuster.
All right, then we have.
So the Schusters are the people that handle the distribution of the Wanderlust in Germany.
The Romacraft portfolio.
So, of course, Anne-Marie has our support.
Anne-Marie has our support. If she'd like to come on the show.
Yeah,
and talk about things
for the Americans.
But if she does, it has to be all in German.
If you can get them to mail in the vote and send it this way, we would vote for you.
more than ready to vote.
75 times.
So exactly.
Without question.
Exactly. Well, now because I have this man's name, I'm staring at her face.
All right, go ahead, hit it.
All right,
listener of the week.
Listener of the week.
God, sucks.
Is Orlando? How do you say his last name? Cartagena.
Yeah, probably. Cartagena. Yeah, that sounds good.
He was. Did he listen to the show? Was he a fan of the show?
He may have listened to the show.
He had been here before.
He has been here.
He'd been here.
We met him at Ligero
last year.
Tobacco shop in Atlanta.
Then I probably did not meet him.
Well, he's gone. Every time we've done an event, he's been up there.
Oh, okay. So I probably did previous years then. But, he passed recently from
from Corona.
From Corona.
He did.
Yes. As I understand, he worked for Delta Airlines.
He did.
He was a father and a husband.
He had 2 kids.
Our hearts go out to his family.
I think he was. I think they were divorced. But
did he like her?
It seemed like it was amicable.
Okay,
he was
go out to his ex-wife too.
Yeah, he was a sweet guy. And like this sucks. He really was a good dude. So. And this is what kind of frustrates me about all this shit, is like the Facebook posts of the conspiracy theories and, it's just so fucking ridiculous. You don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to do, things like that or whatever the case may be. It's easy for someone to make all those goddamn statements until somebody dies.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, those people flip the script and like, hey, no, you should be doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, don't make it about politics and all that other bullshit, man. I mean, let's try our best to save some lives here. Nobody really knows 100% of what we're dealing with. And now we lost a good guy, at least a guy that I know. And I'm going to miss him, So, yeah, our hearts go out to the family of Orlando and, we're going to miss him. So, do the right fucking thing. Wear a goddamn mask.
I'll give him one more.
I want to get you a Binger gong. Wear a mask. I'm not saying don't live your life because I'm still gonna live my life. I still go to the gym and all that other shit, and and I'm for my kids going to school. But just fucking do the right thing, man. Just do what you can to be. If I get sick from this,
yes,
and I die, right? I at least want to go out thinking, well, at least I practiced everything that I thought
did what you could for the safety of others.
Was right.
Right.
So maybe you should think about that. And if you're one of those people that does the posts, I hope that maybe you consider fucking wearing a mask and just calming the fuck down a little bit, you Facebook fucking warrior,
Wow.
It's just it upsets me. It upsets me that it's taken over every single fucking social media feed. Like I don't even post as much anymore because I'm just like so tired of it, of seeing it, and like I only like to post entertaining things or just whatever, me smoking a cigar or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But I mean, even the bomb goes off in Beirut in Lebanon, right? Or whatever it was.
Whatever that was.
And there's a huge Lebanese uprising, and people are upset. And then I see a post that says, "Oh, well, this building sustained the blast, but these two buildings, showing the Twin Towers, didn't sustain over jet fuel." Makes you think. I'm like, you know what? I mean, there's a time and a place. You want to have a real conversation about shit like that? It isn't a fucking meme on Facebook.
Right.
I mean, 150 people just died. Shit is a mess in that country. And you're going to argue about 9/11? I mean, come on, man. So, sorry to get a little dark on you, but, I'm going to get a little dark when people that I care about die. Right?
Can't wait till you do the show after I pass. It's going to be so nice.
How do I hit the button?
Hey, hire a monkey. Hire a monkey.
Over there. Chimp. I got to hire somebody?
Oh, no. Okay, get a monkey.
Okay. Maybe I can train the new dog.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the show.
Oh, yeah. It's totally going to be on the show.
Yeah. Do you have a name?
I do.
What's the name?
You really want to know?
The Rock.
No.
You're
never going to
Dwayne.
guess. You're never going to guess it.
No, because your name's could go. I mean, because one's Fluffy and one's Falcor. So, I mean, who knows?
And this one falls.
And Fluffy is not fluffy, and Falcor does not look like a dragon. So.
And, a curly-haired, 70-pound mixed dog is definitely not going to... You would never think this is his name. But his name, you want to know?
Sure. Wait. Should we do a contest where people guess the name?
I just started to say it.
Yeah, but I cut you off. I didn't even get it. Okay, so if you would like to guess the name of Michael's new dog, hashtag Michael's new dog, and then the name.
Michael's new dog. Okay.
Michael's new dog. Mikey. We'll do Mikey. Michael's too long. People that can't spell it. You'll get Michelle's new dog. Be hard to find. Mikey's new dog, and then put the name.
Okay.
So, and then the winner, we'll do something for the winner.
Where are they doing, on Instagram or
Facebook? Yes, on Instagram. When I post the show tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right. And maybe it'll be a better name.
No,
not a better name.
This name is happening.
All right, you can tell me once we sign off, because we got to sign off or it's going to go off anyway.
All right,
guys, this is episode 134. Thank you.
See ya.
This has been a Cigar Hustlers podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Be sure to listen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for all new episodes.
Hi, I'm Justo Iroa.
Yeah, we just don't have to do a single podcast ever again.
Perfect.
Ever.
I'm good, Mike and Mike. How are you guys doing?
The Hojo,
Hojo! It's the Hojo!
the moderator.
You didn't even let him fuck it up all the way.
I gotta get past Hojo.
Go on.
I don't even have to try to hit
He's
the
not
record.
even gonna try.
We're gonna cover a lot of ground here, Mike.
All right.
Try to keep up.
That's a sign of a good podcast.
I gave you like 4 cigars when I walked in the door.
All right, end this.
Mike squared.